Tabitha Smith, and today I'm going to talk about the swimming lesson. And this happened yesterday, and it's kind of like just a little story thing that I was going to do today. And what happened was, in this pool that I go to every single week, Thursday, because it's my lesson, so I go every single Thursday in Swaddling Coat. And for some reason, the pool was broken for about a maximum of nearly 3 months, probably. A very long time, so about 2 or 3 months. It was very long. And they had loads of secondary kind of filters. First they were repainting the pool, then they were filling it up, then the generator didn't work, then they had to drain all that, do the generator, everything. It was like a major kind of no. And then when they finally actually got everything working, the heat didn't go on. And so it was they said that it was freezing cold, it wasn't heating up quickly enough. So yeah. And this is an actual school. And about a year ago, I think it was, these two people dumped loads of chlorine in, loads of chemicals, not even chlorine, just loads of chemicals in the pool. And the school was so specific on the levels of chlorine you had to have. It was unbelievable. It took about a week to get them satisfied with that chlorine. And I mean, seriously satisfied. But last week, it seemed like normal. Everything was nice and hot. All the lessons were going on fine. And this dude in our class, we were just talking amongst ourselves. The girls were just talking. All the girls were talking talking. And we all and this boy just came up and he said, "Look, I go to this school." And my other friend said, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And he said, "Hey, just saying, but this pool is so cold." Because I went in this morning and it is so cold because he goes to this school. It is so cold, and apparently in my class, this boy actually got an allergic reaction to having too much water, too much chlorine, so don't drink the water. And I know what you're thinking right now. Why would you drink chlorine water? Well, normally when you're doing backstroke or front stroke, you get a gulp of water or up your nostrils and you're just it. So yeah. Just like that. And then you swallow it. Comment down below if you've ever had that, just saying. And so we were saying this, and we were just okay. So then I want to be a frisky kind of little excited bugger and put my toes in, just a normal little girl, just trying to see if it was true or not. And oh my god, it was freezing cold. It was not a proper heated pool, a normal public pool. It was so cold. And this boy, and when he put his toes in, he was like, "Oh god, that's colder than this morning. It wasn't even this hot. It wasn't hot this morning either. This is colder than before." And I was like, how is that? How is this okay? You say that this is alright, when obviously it's not, because it hasn't even heated up properly. And you said, for about 2 weeks, saying they were trying to fix it. I think they did a good job. So when we got into the pool, everyone was just jumping up and down because it was so cold. And everyone wanted just to get so freaking warm in this pool. Our teacher was just "Oh, what are you doing? What are you all doing?" And we're saying, "It's cold." And he said, "No, it's not. It's fine. I went in the swim yesterday." And I'm just that was yesterday. This is Thursday, not Wednesday. You might have had a swim, but we didn't have a swim, so we didn't know what it was going to be like. And then he just goes on to state, "Oh, well, the chlorine's fine. It's going to be everything fine. We're going to do some rows, just loads of normal class stuff that we do." So we're just fine with this, not all that. but the paint, you could have the paint smell and things, and he wanted us to do front crawl, breaststroke, front crawl, breaststroke. I'll put it down. So front crawl, breaststroke, front crawl, breaststroke, and then stop. Easy enough. But then when you go, like, you know when you turn to breathe on your front crawl, you literally can smell the chlorine, the paint, the chemicals. It was unbelievable. And I was just like, from that situation when guys just dumped chemicals and they were being so specific to this, because it didn't smell of chlorine before it was broken, it didn't smell of chemicals, it didn't smell of anything, and they repainted the pool. So of course, yeah, it would smell like paint too, which didn't help. And I mean didn't help. So we were just like, eh. I mean, I'm short, so of course I'm weak, so I'd get I'll get a tiny bit nauseous, which I did. After a few rows of doing, like, just random stuff, going up and down, I literally said to Talia and all my other friends, saying, I can't do this, I'm going to be sick, I just feel like I'm going to puke. And they said, well, go and tell Lee then, the teacher. So we're just like, okay, I'll go tell him. I put my hand up and he's like, oh yeah, what? And I said, Lee, I feel really sick. And he says, alright, you just stay there and and you're just going to miss the 2 rows out and then you're going to go on last row and then that's it, okay? And then we're just going to do some relays. I was fine with this because it was a cute little breaststroke. Nothing wrong. Just before, me and my friend, we got the water in our nostrils, and you know it doesn't really burn, but it tickles. That burned my nostrils. It literally felt it was going up and burning my nostrils to the ground, like burning my hairs. And I was like, what the hell are you doing to this water? And me and Emily were just like, oh my god, it burns. It literally just burns your nostrils. It's unbelievable. I'm just doing this. And he's just like, yeah, but it's still fun. Again, I went in yesterday. And again, I'm just like, oh, stop talking about yesterday. That was yesterday, not today, on Thursday. I know it was Friday, but this was yesterday. I was just like, oh my god, just why? Just why? So, yeah. And we're just like, really, but then we eventually warm up after about being poor for nearly half the lesson. We just started getting warm. It was that cold. And we're doing relays, and I'm not very good at relays. So I was just like, I can't do this. But yeah, and we were just like feeling nauseous after the end, going poorly. I was like, this morning I was a complete wreck. I was just like, I don't like this so much. So yeah, I was just like not bothering with anything. I didn't want to do my exams. I didn't want to do anything. I just didn't want to do nothing. So I decided, like, when I got home, I was just like, okay, go and nap. So this is why I slept. But hope you enjoyed that. Again, put down in the comments if you've ever swallowed water or had water accidentally up your nose, and comment down also what you like, what your swimming lessons are like, if their pool's a horror, if their pool's not. Tell me. I'd like to know. Like, seriously, I'd love to know, because I like talking to you guys. Also, like this video, to give me a subscribe, and leave a friendly comment down below. And I'll see you later. Bye!